I don't even know what to say.
It's been really long, but I do, I think I've changed so much in the last 3 years and my life has changed. And different things have more value for me. I moved to Costa Rica for a while and lived there for a few months and met completely different people than I knew before. And I have different goals. And so I'm really grateful for the opportunity that it gave me. I was an actress in Paris, but then in September 2019, I woke up paralyzed from head to toe, including all of my internal organs except for my heart. And this was, my face, my eyelids, my vocal cords. I couldn't really hear. Everything was paralyzed except for my knees and my ankles, so I could still run away, I guess. Um, and so I was in the hospital and in rehab for a few months. And I think that I essentially have fully recovered, except for my face, which I couldn't even, now I can kind of smile and I can kind of close my eyes. And that's actually thanks to the work that I've been doing following your TikTok and YouTube videos, because before I had no movement whatsoever. And I feel a little bit of tingling coming back, and which is great because my neurologist had actually fired me because I wouldn't leave them alone. I was like, what about this? What about this? And so I'm hoping that if I continue to do this every day, I won't have to do, maybe stem cell therapy, or there's even um, nerve grafting, taking nerves from my thighs and putting them in my face, which I was.
You don't have to do any of that. You really don't have
Yeah.
to do any of that.
So I'm hoping that, it's been 3 years and I was getting really desperate. And then I found you guys maybe a few months ago and really started applying the work. And I also found someone who could do the fascia work on my body. And I go to see him once a week. And I hadn't realized, but I couldn't feel certain muscles in my glutes or in my thighs. And that's coming back as well. And so I'm just really excited. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say.
It's been really long, but I do, I think I've changed so much in the last 3 years and my life has changed. And different things have more value for me. I moved to Costa Rica for a while and lived there for a few months and met completely different people than I knew before. And I have different goals. And so I'm really grateful for the opportunity that it gave me, finally. And I got to discover Joe Dispenza's meditations. I've changed my diet. And so I actually, this is going to sound crazy, but I feel a lot better now about myself than I did before.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound crazy at all. It's because of the emotion. I want to see your astrological chart for sure, because there's an answer in there. Because somebody your age who goes through that, it's an emotion either from this life or last life that has come up, and it's something that you had to face before 30. It's your Saturn return, and that's why I'm really interested right now, because there's a story in your astrology.
That I would be very excited for you to tell me what it is, because I don't know very much about astrology, just the basic 3 signs.
Yeah. Do you know what your moon is and your rising then?
Yeah, so my moon is Aquarius and my rising is Sagittarius.
That's why. Yeah, yeah, I want to see your degrees now. Yeah, you were meant to do this, was supposed to happen. You chose this, and this is supposed to happen because it takes extreme situations and things that people overcome to really shift the world. And there's been more extremities in people's body conditions in the last 10 years than there has been in the last 100 years. And so there's a generation of people that are using their lives and their bodies and overcoming things to show the rest of the world what to do. So you have a very important actress job, but it's going to be authentic acting at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
And all the stuff on your face, if you can move it and function to any degree right now, it will all go away.
You know, that's what everyone has been telling me. And in France, we have witches. And so when I was in the hospital, my grandmother went to go see this witch, and she told her that I'd be sick and it would take, she said 3-4 years, which is the range that I'm in now. And which is when I found your work and when everything started coming back. And so she said that 3 years ago. So she was right.
You're coming back, but when you come back, you're going to be completely different.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even in your body function, usually there's going to be some special abilities that you have that are not commensurate with the rest of the world. So when something, especially when you're in Sagittarius, it's because it's the extremities, it's both ends of the scale. So for whatever reason, the way you present yourself to the world, you want to come and show polar opposites to the world.
That rings very true.
Yeah. So I'm very interested in looking at your astrology later. I'd love to do that. If you're in the app, if you'd send me your birth time and stuff like that, I would really like to look.
Okay, thank you.
I would also.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing.